Welcome back, and we are on the defamation case that the Congress President Rahul Gandhi faces. He is today in Bhiwandi in Maharashtra, and the latest news that has come in is that he has pleaded not guilty in the defamation case that has been filed against him by an RSS leader. Now, charges are expected to be filed against the Congress chief today. So we're just waiting and hearing for an update from outside the court. There you see Rahul Gandhi earlier on being accompanied by Ashok Chavan and other Congress leaders. All right, I've just been told that Dr. Subramaniam Swamy is joining us on the broadcast. Dr. Swamy, good morning. Thanks so much for speaking to us. Rahul Gandhi is pleading not guilty in the defamation case. Your reaction to the same, and we're just showing our viewers the visuals of him marching towards the court accompanied by a host of Congress leaders and other supporters.
Well, this is all very low-level bravado, because the case is very clear, and it's something that he is bound to lose in his presentation in the trial. The fact of the matter is that he said RSS killed Mahatma Gandhi. And when you go into the question what proof he has none. There is no, the trial of the murder, the most decisive evidence would be the trial of the murder of, Mahatma Gandhi, and the commission of inquiry set up later on by the Congress government of Justice Khosla. None of them even mention RSS. And there is no averment of Mr. Godse saying he's an RSS member or an office bearer. None of that. There is not an iota. Yes, Jawaharlal Nehru insisted on banning the RSS, as Indira Gandhi did during the emergency, as well as Narasimha Rao did after the demolition of the Babri Masjid. But ultimately, without any charge, without any explanation, they just lifted the ban. And Jawaharlal Nehru had RSS participate in the Republic Day parade. And so Narasimha Rao met the representatives of RSS in his house. And now Pranab Mukherjee, who's been their most senior minister and President of India, has gone and addressed the RSS rally. I mean, he has no defense.
But, sir, none of that, even a criminal defamation case, has deterred the Congress chief from being exceptionally critical of the RSS. I mean, only yesterday he said that the nation has become a slave to the RSS, and 2 to 3 BJP leaders accusing the RSS of dividing the nation as well.
Yeah, those are political comments we don't mind. But to say somebody murdered Mahatma Gandhi or anybody else, that is something which is blatantly defamatory, if it is not true. And that he should not have said. And he should have probably taken the Kejriwal line and apologized, you see. Because there is not a shred of evidence for him. Yeah, there was one hope when I had gone to decriminalize the defamation law, and he implemented himself in that. And that put me in embarrassment, because I want him to get off the hook on this issue. He has to be brought to book. But anyway, the fact is that he has no evidence whatsoever, and no amount of the entire legal brass of Congress can line up for him. There is no way but for him to suffer 2 years of imprisonment under the law, and also lose the right to contest elections for 6 years after serving the term.
That's a very serious penalty, sir, for making. I mean, is that the punishment for making a scandalous or a defamatory remark?
Yes, please read section 500 of the IPC.
All right.
And it is titled Punishment for Defamation.
Dr. Swamy, I also just want to ask you this question. Would this also be a message to all other politicians, political leaders across party lines to weigh their words before they speak, to be careful rather than making reckless and, inflammatory remarks?
Certainly. I mean, this kind of remarks, certainly they have to be very, very careful. To say that somebody is... for instance, make a personal remark about a woman that is as bad as saying something about murder, somebody to be called a murderer. Those, I think, the courts would take it very seriously. If you say somebody's a fool and that man says you have defamed me, that I think the court will laugh it out. There are 1,000 ways to get out of that.
And there are also several motor mouths in the BJP as well, sir, who have been, had to apologize for their remarks that they've made.
Well, that's true, but there are several motor mouths in Congress whom I had to, who apologized to me. I have not lost a single defamation case that has been filed against me.
But so what's the distinction? I mean, it's a fine line, isn't it? The kind of comments that you make. Is it also about a leader's stature or the position that he holds?
Well, certainly the court will take that as a factor, but it's not in the law. The law, it applies to everybody equally.
Right. Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, always a pleasure to speak to you. Thanks so much for speaking to us. Rahul Gandhi pleading not guilty in the defamation case that he faces against him, a case that was filed by an RSS leader in Maharashtra, in Bhiwandi. He's inside the court right now. We also heard from our correspondents that charges could be framed against the Congress chief, but Rahul Gandhi has always maintained that he's innocent and has enough evidence to prove that he's not at fault.